me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have another smart doll which has come as a late birthday present to me from my husband. I'm super excited about it. She was next on my wish list, which is the T-Tone Fortitude. Smart doll comes in four available skin tones at the moment, which is the blue, cinnamon, tea and cocoa. Now there was a milk tone, which we'll look at the end, the different tones of them, but the lightest skin tone now is cinnamon. Tea is the medium tone, which Monday is over here, and then if you look, there's Smart Doll Justice just here, who is my girl Serena, and she is in the cocoa tone. So this is my 8th smart doll, and she's a tea tone. I chose a tea tone to be my next doll specifically because, well, I wanted a tea tone, I should say, to be my next doll specifically because I only have one. I have 2 cocos, I have 1 milk, 1 tea, and 3 cinnamon. So I needed to get another tea tone in there, and Fortitude I fell in love with. The moment I saw pictures of her, honestly, I think she's one of the prettiest smart dolls there is. We will have a look at her, but before I do that, this is the bag that I am used to getting my previous 7 smart dolls in. It is the starched bag, which is fantastic for carrying books, etc., or shopping, and it has on the front, keep calm and carry a smart doll. But like I said, it's like a material with almost like a plastic into it, like you know how starched felt is, where it's quite stiff. This new one is loose. It's just a material, like a canvas material, and you can see the lettering printing is different. Keep calm and carry a smart doll. Then on the side you can see it's just like a standard shopping bag, whereas the previous one, you can see this one was more of a box shape, so it went out like this. See, this only has one side. This one was more of a rectangle, you know, to the side of it. So that's kind of cool. I was like, cool, new bag. So let's bring it down. If you're new to Smart Doll, they effectively come in these bags. Your Smart Doll will be to the side. She will be sitting in an L shape, and then you have your box of goodies. So your box of goodies is basically the things that will come with your Smart Doll standard, such as the basic stand and the wig and a little details card, etc. And then any additional goodies such as you know, body accessories or clothing that you buy on top of that. So here you can see the Smart Doll. It is Fortitude in there, and as I said, they come in like this L shape, like this. So I'll move the bag aside, and then these are big dolls because, excuse my granny PJs, but 90 I should say, but these are very big dolls. And they come with the bubble wrap and then the ordinary wrap. You can see here her darker skin tone compared to Genesis here, who is Josie for me. All my girls have names, you know. And sometimes when I'm talking about them, I will use their name. People will be like, what doll is that? It's like, who's Josie doll? Who's Josie? No, it's Genesis. It's just because her name's Josie. So I'm going to bring the camera slightly down, and we're going to go through the goodies first. I apologize if the lighting isn't as good as some of my other videos. I'm sorry, I'm doing it in the afternoon and the spotlight has walked off to, I don't know where. It grew legs and it's walked off to, but I want to get her opened up, and I will bring up everything up close. Now if anything in here looks scruffy unpacked, it's because as soon as the box arrived, I opened it up and I went through everything. And then I packaged it quickly all back up and threw it back in there for this unboxing, basically. Because, you know, when she arrived and when I'm filming, we're going to be different days, basically. So I put it all in there. I'm opening it up like, wee! I've only seen these things briefly. Yay! Okay, so these were picked out for me by my husband. Let's get the things that come standard with her first. Obviously, she needs some hair. So this is Apricot's Beige color. wig, and then we have the standard telescopic stand there. We then have the Genesis glasses. Now Serena hasn't got them on at the moment because one of the lenses come out and I have no idea where it's gone. I'm quite upset about it. But Serena, my smart doll Justice, has the red circular version of these. I think they're out of stock at the moment. But this is the black version. Now the red version you can actually get lenses to place into them. The black version, these ones, which are more like secretarial glasses, I guess, there is no insert into them. Basically, they just sit on the nose. And you have to use your imagination to pretend there are lenses there. Imagination. So this is the standard t-shirt. Now, no, this was packaged a lot nicer than this. You can see I've taken it out and shoved it back in there. So this is basically the cheaper t-shirt version. I'm going to have prices of everything down the bottom, so with the conversion. So basically look at down the bottom if there's a particular product that you want to see the price of with the conversion. And smart doll clothing items are not cheap. I'm going to say that right now. I think I have 3 girls in official clothing. Yes, Smart Doll Moment, Smart Doll Justice, and Smart Doll Monday are all in official clothing. This one will have official clothing apart from shoes. Yeah, so I like Smart Doll clothing, but it is not the cheapest BJD clothing that you can purchase. And before someone corrects me, Smart Dolls in some doll collector forums are not considered ball jointed dolls as they are not strung, but they are instead in like a socket system. But that's up to you. Everybody's different. You can join the group that best suits your taste, etc. So these are some shorts, which I don't have Smart Doll shorts. I have 2 jeans and a skirt. So this is kind of cool. I'm glad my hubby got me some very short shorts. I hope that's going to cover her correctly. These are very, very short shorts. And then last of all, we have the standard card, which comes with all dolls. Read the back and, you know, have a little look at things. And this is Mirai, who is basically a Danny's doll, the creator's doll. And she's probably the most, well, she will be the most famous smart doll of all since she is the original. So that is what's in my box. These boxes are fantastic for storing things in the cupboard, by the way. So I'm just going to do that. Let's have a look at the main event. So the first thing I want to note is, compared to all my other smart dolls I've opened, the basic underwear set which comes with each doll has been changed in color. Now I've seen a purple set someone got with their doll, which I don't know how they got a purple set, but this grey set is different to the standard whiteys that I've got on the other ones. And I just want to bring this up. You can see what's written on here. I think this is so cool. Smart doll, the future is in your hands with Smart Doll. I think that is so cool. With Smart Doll, the future is in your hands. But you can then read on with Smart Doll. So you can read around and around and around. But I think that's really, really neat. So it's this medium grey, basically. Medium to dark grey. They have a crisscross at the back, whereas the standard white ones were basically like a, you know, just an over-the-shoulder sports bra. I'm not sure how it's going to go with, say, a white t-shirt, considering on Moment, who has the big busties, I had to take the white bra off her, even though she's wearing a white t-shirt, because it was showing through and making it a little bulky. So I'm pretty sure that with the white t-shirt, I'm going to have to take this off her. But let's look at the most important thing, I believe, with dolls, the face. Okay, so here she is. I honestly absolutely love her. her face is just so incredibly beautiful. She has a spray of freckles on each cheek and across the bridge of her nose. She has an open mouth like Felicity, though the smile is not so pronounced at the sides. She has medium blue eyes. Her eyelashes are done in a brown. Quite a lot of the Smart Dolls I have are done with black, like black liners, but hers are all brown, and her eyelashes are more to the side than up the top. And one thing with Smart Dolls is from a distance you might not notice the tiny little differences, but up close you absolutely do. Now her eyebrows are quite thick. Actually, I think she might have the thickest eyebrows I have with all my dolls. Yeah, definitely. From looking forward, her eyebrows are quite thick, and there's 3 little black, so they're in brown, and it's either dark brown or black notches going up to give them some depth. She has a couple of eye creases above her eye. If you look for a profile, you will see that those teeth actually aren't painted straight onto the face. There is actually a tiny little dent in there to give it a 3D look. The teeth are actually inside the mouth rather than just right on the head plate, if that makes sense. There's her little ear. I don't know if any of the I can't say I've actually looked at the Smart Doll ears to see if there's any differences. I wouldn't think so. But she is also in the T-tone, which is considered the medium tone. Now, going down to here, if you're new to Smart Doll, the chest area always comes with a small bust. You can upgrade that to a large bust or a push-up bra, and I have openings on those and putting them on Moments video. And who is the other one? Oh, it's either Genesis. Might be Genesis's video. I'll have the links down in the in my description for the 2 different, the large bust and the push-up bra. I'm not a fan of the push-up bra. I'm going to be honest with that. I am not a fan of the push-up bra. I've quite often thought about just putting it back in the box because I don't like it. It makes all the large bust I kind of like. It's kind of very anime-ish. The push-up bra I find very difficult to do anything with, really. So anyway, let's get her down and her wig on her head. All right, she is ready to receive some locks. So I'll open this up. This hair bag, it has a bag, it has paper around, and then it has a net with little stuffing inside to keep it all nice and neat. A Smart Doll hair does require a brush each time you put it on, but that's standard with most ball jointed dolls. Wispy bits. See, I've just taken that out, and wispy bits everywhere just because I pulled it wrongly out of there. Ha! Now, some of them are easy to put on, some are not so easy to put on. Genesis was a bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie, but it was actually noted in her profile that her wig was a bit harder to get on than usual. So what I do is I hold it at the top and then I pull downwards. I know other people have other ways of doing it, but I basically, this is what works for me. And of course it's not working now. So basically what I've got to do, oh, I didn't have it right. I get it so it's sitting where I want it, hold it there, get up and there, it's working now. Get it, the thing, and then pull it down to the ears. Easy as that. That was not much of a struggle. That was really quite easy. So let's get her in the center. Sorry, my darling, I'm pulling you all over the place. Wow, I'm so excited even about her hair because I've got my ginger girls with Monday and Justice. I've got my brunettes with Genesis, Starlight and Reflection. And then I have 2 blondes, so technically in Star I only have official blonde Moment. This one here, Felicity, my girl Ivy, she actually has a blonde wig which I've changed with her grey wig. I don't really like grey wigs on dolls because they make them look old in my opinion. I mean, some people like it and you know, to each their own, but for me it was irritating me, so I changed her wig to a blonde. But look at this. I do not have this beautiful chestnut. They call it, what was it, apricot? Apricot color. It is like a golden. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my goodness, she is so beautiful. So this wig comes down to her waist, and it is in a wave. In a wave. So my only other smart doll with a wave, official wave, is Reflection. Again, the one on Felicity here is brought. So, and her wig, Reflection's wig, is actually my favorite of all the smart doll wigs that I have. Her wig goes way, way down, and it's this beautiful wave. But look at this. This golden wave is just so gorgeous. It has, in the lights, if you can see up here, it goes almost to a blonde in the lights. There is a deep pink in it. I don't know if that's picking up in camera, but I definitely can see it. There is a pink hue in it, and this golden, oh my goodness, I love, love, love this hair color. And her face just suits it so well with those beautiful blue eyes. I'm so glad I got a medium brown now for my girls. So glad. So next, Mama's just going to keep on playing otherwise. Let's get the t-shirt on. So, I mean, these bags are really, really cool, by the way. You know, always recycle things. Really cool for storing things in. They're quite sturdy. So with smart dolls, if you're new, you can basically pull them apart. So there goes her head. Off with her head. Off with her arms. And this is how you basically change the chest piece. Now, I am almost 100% certain that if I put this white tee over the, over, you can't see it so much on camera, but I definitely can see it. It's going to shine out through the t-shirt. So I am going to take this bra off, but I'm certainly going to reuse this on one of my dolls. I don't know who yet, but I'm going to use it for something because that is really nice. I like the new set. I don't like that, you know, a lot of the lighter clothes you can't use it with, but that's basically like real life, isn't it, girls? We can't wear a black bra under a white t-shirt unless we want to make a statement of some sort. And look at that. The t-shirt goes straight on. Easy peasy. Ah, so I got my girl down here. Nothing on. Honestly, the camera has facial recognition, and it keeps trying to focus on my girls in the background when I'm trying to show stuff, and it's getting really frustrating. So I'm just going to bring her down here for a little bit. So these are the Who Wears Short Shorts. Well, Fortitude is going to wear short shorts. Now, on the white lace undies, you could put them on, you know, there's pictures on the Smart Doll site. You could have them underneath, and the lace will show on the short shorts. I'm hoping the future is in your hands shows up under this. I don't actually know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off her feet. Bloop. Ah, she got stubbies. And pull her shorts up and see. Oh no. Her boobs just came off. How unfortunate. Alright. Let's have a look-see here. Okay, so I'm hoping I can get the future is in your hand with Smart Doll showing out. It's kind of a tiny bit tacky, you know, I'm very la-di-da and those sorts of things. Anybody that shows their undies, that went through a phase in the 90s where boys would show their undies under their shorts, and it was just like, ugh. Why? I don't understand it, but you know, I actually don't mind it on my dolls. Okay, so I've had a bit of a wiggle and jiggle, but if you look at the back, too much of the grey is showing. If the black was flush with this top part, I would be okay with it, like kind of like a little bit of a statement. And then when you get to the front here, these undies pull down a bit. So no, I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to take this down, and she is going to go commando. For those that don't know what that is, it means without undies. So let's pull her up again. Whoop, whoop. Get it in there. I really like these light shade of purple. It's very cute. Nice. That is pretty. I like that. Definitely who wears short shorts. I just want to show these pockets are real. These pockets aren't just sewn on. You can actually stuff stuff in these pockets, you know, like a cell phone or something like that. If you've got one of those, there's so many clever people who make the most amazing stuff on Etsy out there. I've seen so many products which I honestly just absolutely love with ball jointed dolls. There's so many just clever people. So you can look all that up for yourself. Let's just pop this back on, my dear, while we're here. It's a bit awkward actually since it's got the t-shirt on already. So, oh, and I just want to point out, I know a lot of ladies will know what it is. Smart dolls have an internal skeleton, which is basically gives them the movement and posing style that they are known for. Unlike strung dolls, which can be fantastic with posing, it really relies on the string being just right. If it's too tight, the doll will not keep their pose and they will pull. If it's too loose, the doll becomes flopsy mopsy, much like a rag doll. So the internal skeleton, in my opinion, was a very clever design. Let's pull it down and get the little peg through here. Okay, good. And let's get her arms on. Let's make sure we put the right arms on, the right side. I have done that once before and I set my dolls up for a photo and I stuck the lefty on the righty and the righty on the lefty, and then afterwards I was like, oh my goodness, the photo's ruined. I can't post that. Through the magic of editing, done. I pulled her off towards me and it just looks silly. You couldn't see what I was doing. So there she is with the outfit that my husband got for me. Some short shorts and a basic white t-shirt. And that is the back. Looks really, really lovely against her semi-tan skin tone. Gorgeous. And then we'll pop on her tootsies. Time for the finishing move. Yay! She's absolutely beautiful. I love Fortitude so much. I'm so lucky. I'm so incredibly happy. She is my 8th doll. Okay, so the last accessory I want to try on is actually the Genesis glasses. Now they are called the Genesis glasses because Danny thought they looked best on Genesis, and my husband brought these ones for me because I did not have them, but I am going to move them to my doll Josie, who is Genesis. I feel like I keep on explaining their names and who they are. So let's have a look at them on Fortitude though, since that's who I am doing a spotlight with today. Beep. Hey! Oh, they're much harder to put on than the red ones. The red ones just slipped right on. So I'm going to put it behind her. There we go. Okay. So here you can see the glass frames. Basically, the lenses are not inserted like they are. If you want to see the red ones, check out Smart Doll Justice's video. Again, I'll have all the videos for all the dolls in the description. That looks so secretarial, so librarian, and very, very cute. I love it. For those who would like to see the skin tones, I'm just going to bring the skin tones up and put them next to her so you can see the differences. So Fortitude is now going to be known as Oriana to me. That's what I've called her. Here is Smart Doll Justice. She is Serena. She is the darkest skin tone. Here is a Smart Doll Genesis, who is Josie to me. She is the currently available lightest skin tone, which is Cinnamon. And here is Starlight, who is in the discontinued Milk skin tone, which is a lighter skin tone, the Cinnamon. I don't have the blue, as I said, I hope one day, but not at the moment. So that is the difference there. Now I've brought down Smart Doll Felicity, who is the other Smart Doll I have with an open mouth. Just want to show on the lips, you can see the difference here. Felicity has it upturned corners. Her mouth is wider with upturned corners than the open mouth of Fortitude. Here is the semi-real reflection. So you can see with these eyes, they're smaller. They're quite a bit smaller. And for me, Fortitude has large eyes, but not as large as the anime eyes. She sits for me somewhere in between, which is another thing that drew me to her. Here's my other tea girl, Monday, who I just felt I needed to bring down to show the difference in the mouth, and that Monday has nose picking. So you can see that a lot of the dolls do not have nostrils, but Monday has nose picking. I'm just showing the dolls next to her so that you can see the tiny differences in the eyes, the tiny differences in the faces, you know, and hair, etc. So on camera, it actually doesn't show T very well, I think. I think T, it looks darker in real life than it does on camera. There's one doll who I haven't brought up, my Lillian, who is Smart Doll Moment, who I just have to bring up because I feel I need to give all my girls some time on the camera with their new sister. I'm sorry, Lillian, I know you are my Jekyll and Hyde girl a bit. You do not like to be left out of the spotlight. You can see she has a large bust, so here. You can see the differences in the bust between the standard and the very large. There's definitely a bit of a difference there. Anyways, this is my new girl, Fortitude. I'm absolutely in love with her. I definitely believe that she is on one of the prettier Smart Doll designs. I mean, every time I get a new one, I think they're the prettiest one, really. It's going like that. But no, Genesis and her are definitely gorgeous. Well, my camera just died right after that, so I'm just holding up Fortitude with a small camera saying, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you love Smart Doll, please give this a thumbs up. And subscribe if you love dolls and toys. I try and open all sorts of different dolls, all sorts of different toys, as long as it's cute. I'll collect it. I even collect horror things and all that sort of stuff. Check out my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.